one thing that you would want all organizations to pay attention to?
I'd want them to really think about the idea that there was a time when there were no curb cuts on the sidewalks in our cities, and people said, well, why should we spend millions of dollars putting those curb cuts in? There's no one with disabilities wandering around anyway. Well, of course, it's because people weren't coming on wheelchairs because they couldn't navigate the city. And then once the curb cuts were in place, well, guess what? Everyone with a suitcase or a stroller or someone, dragging stuff, well, they'd never get to take the curb cuts away. Well, it's very similar online. At first, it's like, oh, every time I put a photo into a learning module, I have to write alt text. Well, before you know it, you're just doing it by habit and becomes part of how you work. And then you discover, isn't it handy that I have descriptions of all my photos already ready to go to the translator? You just start discovering that all of these small things start to pay off, and you got to start somewhere. So the more we make things accessible, we're finding that expectations are rising, and understandably so, and we get better outcomes for everyone.